My name is Brett Copper with Copper Storage Management. We're a third-party management company for fully remote, automated facilities all over the United States. We're doing educational videos just to talk about the industry, information that we find useful and interesting, and today we're going to talk about what makes a tenant choose a facility. What are the biggest reasons why they choose to rent at a specific facility, and how can this help you in making decisions to make your facility perform a lot better, especially now that we're entering the busy season. Let's take a look at the first graph. As you can see, pricing has become the #1 reason why people choose to rent. That completely changed the course of how self-storage has operated up to this point, because until now, pricing was usually the 4th or 5th reason down the list. In fact, it was usually behind things like cleanliness, safety, security, location, and now it's climbed all the way to the top. That's why you're seeing across all facilities across the United States, big companies, small companies, rates are starting to drop in order to be more competitive. If you want people to rent, you have to get them in the door with pricing. That is a big change compared to what we're all used to. Things like anytime access to unit has jumped to the top of the list. Why not charge more for that access? That way you're not letting just anyone off the street come, which would increase break-ins. Charge 20 bucks a month, 10 bucks a month for someone to have that 24-hour access and get the reason why they want it. A lot of times contractors might need to get in there late or very early. So go ahead and gatekeep that by adding a little bit of ancillary income. In fact, 37% of people said they'd be willing to pay more for that anytime access. Drive-up parking has always been a big piece of why people rent. Gates continue to be it, security's at the top. An interesting one is pest control. Obviously, we see a lot more issues with drive-up facilities. Very, very important to start offering some form of pest control to keep rodents and bugs out of people's units, especially at drive-up. Location to residence has really dropped on the list, which is very interesting. We'll get into that in a future video. Discounting has always been up high. Fire sprinklers is up there. Renting a unit online is now in the top 10. Ease of information on your website. That's going to continue to climb the more that millennials and Gen Z start to climb up that list and gain more and more of the renting population. We want simplicity, we want easy. That's just going to be a part of it. So what does this mean for us today? Well, it means we're going to have to start paying a lot more attention to our rates. We really are going to have to analyze the market every single day, every single week to ensure, especially in lease-up season, that we are competitive compared to all of our competitors. We cannot rely anymore on being the highest in the market all the time, especially at a facility that is under 85% or 90%. We really, really want to compete. It also means that new features like unit alarms, access, that we can start adding those as ancillary income. We want to market those on the website, and we want to make sure people know that we have those features and people clearly are seeking them out. We also really have to focus on the website. The rates have to be immediately visible as soon as they get to the landing page for the facility. You have to have it visible because that's why people are renting. It's the #1 reason. We also need it to be easy to rent. Have all of your information available. Let people assess what they're going to get at your facility. Great pictures. You really want them to feel comfortable with it before they ever step on site. We're going to do a part 2 to this video that shows the next group of reasons down the list, which is really interesting to show things that are not near as important anymore. Thank you guys for joining us.